How was it like making one that is kind of like a horror movie?
Yeah, but it's different to make them than to watch them. It's much scarier to watch them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what did you feel when you saw the Xenomorph for the first time?
I was about to answer that, but I don't want to ruin the movie magic. You know, I feel like in these interviews now today, actors explain away everything and how it all works, and then you can't kind of get absorbed in the fiction. And I saw a little teaser trailer, and then I had to go do a Q&A in front of a big audience, and I could barely speak. I was completely rattled, and it was just a teaser, and I know the plot.
Yeah.
And yet I was still totally disturbed. It's very upsetting.
¿Estás seguro, capitán?
¿Seguro de qué?
No sabemos qué coño hay fuera.
But you've gone from dealing with a very different kind of very sweet beasts to a very scary, kind of like a classic beast of cinema.
Yeah.
When they asked you about this movie, when you were cast or when you started talking about it, how did they explain your role compared to Ripley? Like, did they ever mention her in the way they describe your character?
You know, they didn't. I had seen the original Alien and loved it, and I'd seen it loads of times before I knew I'd be involved in this, and was just freaking out and as excited as all the other Alien fans when Prometheus came out. And, you know, I was aware of these performances and very impressed with them, but I think from the minute that I was hired and got the script and started working on it, I reached my mental capacity with this script. I didn't have room to think about anything else.
What was it like working with Ridley? Because I know he's a director, he's very fast-paced with his movies. He has a record for making amazing blockbusters in a month. How was it like seeing him work and seeing how different it is from maybe other experiences you've had?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more like making a small film, like an independent film, because usually, because of budgetary restrictions, you don't have a lot of time, you can't do a lot of takes, and I had some experience with that kind of set, and sometimes what you lose on a bigger set is the energy that comes with that, and you know, if you know you're only going to get a few takes, it keeps all the actors really alert, on their toes, very prepared, which is what they should be all the time anyway. But, you know, it all came from the top down. He has this energy on set and a kind of wonderful impatience, you know, to keep things moving and driving forward at all times. And even when he's like telling the camera crew where to move the camera, you know, he's in the video village watching on the monitors. Fuck me, should I go in there and do it myself? You know, he's so impatient, even if it's just a question of having to wait like this long for a camera to move a few inches.
¿Me recibe? Jóvenes, responda.
Because Michael, people know that he does play two different synthetics this time. I don't know if you can tell me something about working with him.
It was one of the most incredible experiences of my life working with him because he was so convincing as a robot. I felt like I was getting a preview to what the next generation, or in the next 100 years, probably people will have interactions similar to my interactions with Walter in this film. And it's very disconcerting because you're looking at this thing that looks just like a human being, and so you have the natural temptation to engage with them on a human level, and then every now and then something they do or say reminds you that they are not like you. I mean, that's all down to his performance, but it really was a chilling thing to experience, and really fascinating.
Yeah.
It was really fun to play those scenes with him. Yeah.
¿Dónde está?